The Dambulla Cave Temple is a site held sacred by Buddhists and is situated 148 kilometers to the northeast from the capital city Colombo, within the cultural triangle of Sri Lanka. It was declared a World Heritage Site in 1991 in consideration of its unsurpassing and centuries-old religious, artistic and architectural contribution to world culture. It is one of the most prominent cave temples built in the early Anuradhapura era. According to traditional belief, the name Dambulla derives from Dambulla, or spring of the rock, and later a combination of the two formed the word Dambulla. The legend accompanies us to the famous spring with never-ending drips of water oozing out of a crack in the ceiling of the massive rock under the shrine. The ancient document of the Dambulla temple, especially the Dambulla Tudapata or the royal grant, states that these caves are the creation of King Walagamba, who reigned between 89 and 77 BC. The Dambulla Cave Temple, which is renowned the world over, comprises 5 cave temples located close to each other. The murals, a living example of the skills of the Nilagama family of artists, cover an area of around 2,000 square meters. It houses 161 statues of different figures in various postures resembling a mixture of religious and secular sculptures. The first of these cave temples is known as Devaraja Vihare, or Cave of the Divine Kings. The narrow strip of its floor mainly occupies a 12-meter-long statue of the Enlightened One in the Parinibbana posture. The ceiling and the walls of this cave are decorated with murals of the Kandyan style. The second cave, Maharaja Vihare, is the largest cave in this monastic complex with 60 statues and 2 doors for entrance. The main statue is a standing Buddha with the right hand in Abhaya Mudra and protected by a dragon archway. The canopy of the Maharaja Lena depicts thousands of pictures of the Enlightened One and important incidents in his life, as those connected to the Buddhist history of Sri Lanka. Adjacent to the Maharaja Vihare and before the Paspilima Vihare is located Maha Alutlena, previously known as Andirige. King Kirti Sri Rajasingha had transformed this into a shrine, with 57 statues of the Buddha placed in it. The fourth cave, known as Paspilima Vihare, is smaller in size. Except for 2 statues in a standing posture, all others are that of the Buddha in a sitting posture. The main statue is located under a dragon archway. The fifth and final cave in the Dambulla complex is named Devana Alut Vihare. 11 statues of the Buddha are found here, with a statue in a sleeping posture as well. King Nissankamalla, who reigned in Polonnaruwa between 1187 and 1196 AD, had brought about a major transformation of the temple by gilding the statues in the caves, thereby giving it the name Golden Rock Temple of Dambulla or Rangiri Dambulla. With such a historical background that spans 22 centuries, from the Anuradhapura to the Kandyan period, the Dambulla Cave Monastery, even today, is revered as a place of worship and is much admired for its aesthetic beauty by many thousands.